Hey YouTube minions, just Fuzzy here. Wanted to show you a little bit more under the box and give you a few opinions on what I have on here. Got a uni filter for it. I love the thing. I've had them on 3 other quads and they're made in America. They got quality. All you gotta do is get No-Toil, the cleaner, and the filter oil, and use that. I recommend it highly. It cleans it out so nicely. The hardest part is waiting for the thing to dry so you can get back on your quad. But it's constantly tacky. It's great. I love it. It catches everything. The interior filter never has anything on it. Unless a random seed gets sucked down through that filter, I never find any dirt on the very inside of my inner filter on this. I highly, highly recommend it for anybody who does a lot of dirt tracks, dirt trails, dusty trails, sandy trails. This thing works great. Onto the pipe. Well, some of you may like this pipe. I'm not a really big fan of it. The tone of it, it makes it sound like a wannabe Harley. And that's not what it's supposed to be. I mean, yes, good tone is what you're looking for in most cases. But with Pro Circuit, they just haven't dialed in everything. I like the sound of an FMF. They're great. They've been around. They know what they're doing. They've got a really good science behind how they produce their products. And that's why I went with an FMF F-bomb or power bomb, depending on what your preference on calling it. But that head pipe alone on a 400EX, it'll wake your quad up like no other. You don't even have to spend the money on a computer. Or CDI box. Sorry, it's not fuel injected. But either my plans on this one is swapping that out for an FMF power core, or going all out and getting a Looney Tuned true dual exhaust. I don't know yet. It's going to be one or the other. Depends on what I get for a budget. Then I got a lovely try and pull all that apart and reroute everything and get it all to fit inside the aftermarket air box that you got to get. So we'll wait and see. If I get it, I'll make sure I do a video for anybody out there who's interested on doing that setup, because I see a lot of people put the aluminum air box on and it looks like a pretty simple, clean setup. But I don't see anybody out there who's got a Looney Tuned exhaust on a 400EX. I want to see what it sounds like, see how well it performs. So, let me know in the comments below if any of you have it or run that Looney Tuned exhaust, or have done the aluminum air box intake. Probably for the motor, I'm probably going to do a full 440 on it. Stage 3 cam. I'm not going to put a stroker into it, but probably just a full top-end build, 440, Kimball White diamond valves, and all that kit from Kimball White. Stage 3 hot cam, and we'll see what she does. Heavy-duty head studs. Replace the clutch with a heavy-duty clutch. Put a 200 watt stator on it, more than likely. Plan on doing some Bajas with it. But yeah, I'm probably also going to do a full suspension setup on it, since everything back here is still bone stock from the factory. Gonna do +4 Lone Star swing arm. Probably gonna do a Magnum bearing carrier, dual roll bearing. Probably get the anti-fade lock nut for it. Got a brand new stainless steel saw blade brake rotor. Here, I'll let you guys see it. This thing's pretty sweet. Rawr. Oh, nice and shiny. Whee. Can't wait to get that on there. Really no point in putting that on until I get the axle and everything all ready. Probably Dominator plus 3.5 axle for it. And I don't know. You guys on YouTube think I should put the G-Force hubs on that axle? Or just stick with my stock hubs? Yeah, let me know in the crankcase below. For the front, gonna get rid of the ugly Moose Racing bumper. If anybody wants it, hit me up. We'll work out a price. I don't like the thing. Probably gonna put a Pro Armor bully up on it, probably. Black. Gonna go with a Lone Star plus 3-inch front A-arm suspension with Elka. I believe they said they're stage 3s or stage 4s. I don't know. They keep changing them. But the piggyback Elkas, that's all I know. Do a full chrome suspension on it. Then, probably for the hood, I'm going to do a quick switch out. I'm going to show you guys how to carefully trim the front hood off of a 450R race hood that they normally come down to about here on them for race hoods. I'm going to show you how to trim them back up until about here on it. Maybe down here. I don't know. Here? Down here? I don't know. I'll figure it out once I get it. And I'll show you what it looks like once she's on there and all trimmed out and decked out. Do a fat bar swap out with a Mod Quad dash. Get rid of this piece of junk. Get that all nice and cleaned up. The full stainless braided lines I'll probably run for the front and the rear. I got some AVS anti-brakes where they can pivot out to here and whee when you roll it. I got those on order right now. I'm sick and tired of these things. I mean, quite a bit of play in this one. You don't want to see that one. That one's just pathetic. Probably going to put a Clark 5.5 gallon tank on it. Get me some nice capacity for Baja runs. Yeah. But yeah, other than that, well, I guess I did forget. I'm probably going to get me some Pro Armor fat pegs to put on here. Because these poor things they're really worn out and falling apart. And these are faded and they're bent and they're torqued. So they're going to get pulled out. So as I do this build, guys, please stay tuned. Because I will show you everything throughout the way, throughout the entire process. Let you see it. See if you want to take it on. Let you see what the bike looks like once I get it all done. It'll take a while. It'll be step by step. But soon you'll be seeing her on the trails and out screwing around. Until then, Fuzzy out.